Yeah, there is just a picture of the field.
Right.
And that was 3.5 minutes you had that going for.
Right, let's see. So we get us back. Let's move it further around there.
We'll see if it changes.
Is that in business? It is. We're back. We're on. Should be. Is it on?
It says stream live 14 minutes ago.
It should be on now. If you refresh it, okay guys, hopefully we should be back live with you right now. Sorry about that. I think 3 was playing up and not playing ball. All being well, we'll try and attempt to get this C130 Strix as a call sign. We'll, with that beautiful sky in the background, that looks very nice. So just drop a line in the text box there, in the little chat box, so we know that you're actually picking us up and you're getting all the sound and everything else. So tonight what we'll do, we'll lose them just about there, but that Strix is staying in the circuit at the moment. So all being well, we shall get that back again. I shall be checking the chat box to make sure that we are actually up and running and working now. Hopefully we are. Excellent. So yep, you've got us. That's good news. Thank you very much. As usual, I go a little bit quiet at this point. I'm just checking the systems to make sure everything is as it should be. It'll be a fairly short one tonight because obviously the light will go, but currently in the circuit we have this C130. Hurrah! Yes, we are actually back live, so that is great news. So George says hello, Jay Carter. Hi, it's Jay. We'll be up soon to see you. Well, it'll be an absolute pleasure to see you.
That's the one we just...
Okay, right, and currently in the circuit we've got Strix 81 registration going out as 11-5731. And also in the circuit at the moment we've got another Strix, that's another C130 registration 11, so that's 11-5778. Strix 81, I believe this is the call sign, so thank you very much for that. Jay Carter, hi, it's Jay. All right, we just did that one. Stuart Bridges, How are you out there? Well, not too bad. We've had a bit of a crazy day, but the temperature has dropped down, thank goodness, a little bit. But it really is a very warm evening down here. So hopefully you will see some action going around while it is still just about light here. We'll go through the chat box like we always do. Say hi to everybody. Raven King 465, hey-o, and a very good evening to you, whereabouts you are in the world. I've got a feeling, you're a gentleman that's in the USA. I'm not sure. Let me know. Janet Lowe, lovely evening. It certainly is a beautiful evening. Gordon Smith says hello. Paul Vickery, evening. And it's good to have you there. Thomas Force says hello as well. Andrew Connell, so what's coming in tonight? Well, in the circuit, I just told you, we've got the C-130s. We've got 2 in the circuit. Hoping that that the Ospreys may go up later, but you just never know what you're going to get. Okay, no problem. Couldn't watch last night. That's no problem at all. Gordon Smith, yep, the sound's good again. Thank you very much. At least we've got the sound working back. And I don't know why, for some strange reason, 3 would not connect. It was being a little naughty. Okay, so currently coming in. Is it the Strix aircraft coming back through? Excellent, George. Good picture and sound. Thanks for just confirming that. That's all coming through. Excellent stuff coming through loud and clear. Thank you very much. Hooray! All right. So if we look over in this direction, you should see it coming in. Yep. Okay. So right, currently coming in right now. We've got 115778, and that is Strix 81. So what is it? You don't know. And that's not Fred. That's not Fred the Ted. I can assure you. Steve Green says good evening. So we shall go. One more. Tony S says hi, Stuart. Keep up the good work. Yes. Well, we can only do it while the equipment actually lets us, or while the internet lets us. I don't know what was going on early with 3. It was been a little naughty. So let's zoom in on that. You see, I am getting duff info here, that man. Okay, so the one currently that we're getting coming in is 13-5778. Okay. Oh, don't you worry about that. And I know we get people all over the world watching this, but for anybody in the UK here, I don't know what it's been like in other parts of the UK, but here it has been, the temperature has been so hot. I think it was supposed to be about 35 degrees, the official temperature, but whereabouts I've been, I can tell you, out in the field this morning, up until about 2 o'clock, it was, you just cannot believe how hot it was. I totally ran out of water and started to head back, but it was very hard going, I can tell you. But anyway, it's still very, very warm now. But what a beautiful evening we have. Still a fair way out, this C-130, because I can't hear it at all. Here we go, start to hear him now. So, we're not looking down the runway this evening. And tomorrow, I will be at Mildenhall tomorrow in the daytime, but slightly different location to give you a different view. So yes, as you can see, we're not looking down the runway because that section over there closes as it gets dusk, and I don't want to get caught over there when it's really dark, because I won't be able to. It gets very dark here. I probably won't find my way back. And not through having a drink. Just been drinking water all day. It's been one of those days. Just to let you know what's been happening down here today at Mildenhall. Typical, while I was at Lakenheath doing the F-15s, which hopefully you might have seen earlier in the day. We had an emergency landing here of a U-2 of all things. Couldn't make it back to Fairford, so it came over here, which we're very, very grateful. There's some lovely pictures of it. Okay. Did quick touch and go, yeah? So hopefully it will be staying in the circuit. Hey, that's Gordon Smith says, you got a great mention from Jerry on Big Jet TV today. Well, thanks for that. And I went over to see Jerry today, and I had a chat with him. He's an absolute gentleman, a really nice chap. So yeah, obviously support Big Jet TV as well. It's he works so hard, and in fact, this you can't believe. On especially on a day like today, the heat was crazy. So I can hear that C-130 behind me, so hopefully it'll come around and do a little bit more action for us. I'll have a look on the 360 radar pretty soon. Okay, Sue Emberson. Hi, I'm in Ormskirk. And that's from Sue with a heart. I was going to say lots of love from Sue, but probably means that, yeah, there's a little heart there. Woo, thank you very much. That's much appreciated. A pink one as well. Wowee. The Bunker Army Supplies at Stoneham, Norfolk, UK. Should be staying at the campsite, the Nook, next month. Might see you. Regards from Roy. Yep, that's, as you can tell, that's exactly where we are. And yeah, I would say full to capacity. If you are thinking of coming over, make sure you book, okay? Because with the restrictions that are on, they're not allowing quite as many on as normal. Yeah, I certainly did, Tony S. Because it's the only way I can get about. It was I can tell you, Tony S. He said, did I cycle between Mildenhall and Lakenheath? Yes. And in that heat, coming back, it was absolutely, I felt pretty rough when I got back. Fortunately, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. So that's good. Thank you very much, Philip Williams. That's Strix turning on finals now. Okay, he was complimenting your broadcast equipment. Oh, that's really nice of Jerry. And I will send a personal message to him as soon as I get a chance later this evening. And that's very, very kind of him. But yeah, I was talking to him for about 15 minutes while there was a break. And a very nice chap, so support him, and I appreciate him giving me a mention. We've all got to work together with this, and again, with your help out there, because the success of this is all down to you guys, watching, sharing it about on the Facebook group, and tuning in. So, look at that orange glow we're getting from the sky at the moment. And coming in right now, it's Strix 81, and that reg of 11-573, and I forgot your name. And of course it's Steve. He's giving me this information. You say, what a man, what a man. 5731. Okay. Probably noticed, if you were watching the stream earlier, I'm back on the Super Steady tripod. It was impossible to take that other one down there, and I wasn't. I think because I had a nightmare this morning getting to the location, because I was pointed in the wrong direction. Thank you, James. But he didn't know there was cows in the field, and I certainly wasn't going to argue with cows. Let's just zoom out on that one just a little bit. I'm really hoping the Ospreys will go up tonight, but it's all quiet on that front at the moment. Ooh, we're going to lose him right now, because there's a huge, let's have a look at this, there's a huge big tree just there, and I wish one day they would chop that down. And we've got another one coming through right now, so thank you very much. Thanks very much, Jeff. He was he's right behind me, waving his arms, saying, "There's another one." Okay, so this particular one is using a call sign of Strix 91. So we've got Strix 81 and Strix 91 on the circuit, and long may they stay in the circuit. So if I will tell you all about the place where we are filming from in just a moment after this has gone through. Just let you hear the sound of this. And we shall lose them behind the caravans just there. Okay, let's tell you something about this place, shall we? As you can see, it's on the caravan side at the moment because it's too late in the day to go where I normally go. Tomorrow I'm going to go in a slightly different spot, as I said, and we will see what happens from there. Probably somewhere where we're zooming in now. I might pop over there. There we go. Hi guys, don't know if you're watching, but hello if you are. So let's tell you something about where we are at the moment. So we're on the Nook caravan site down here at Mildenhall. It's on, let's think about this, I suppose it's the northwestern side. So if you head to West Row, it's also known as John's Field, famously known as John's Field. So if you come down here and you want to view, there's a big viewing area that goes right up to the perimeter fence. The first thing you do when you turn up is pay your money. It's only £1.50 per person, so you just, as soon as you turn up, get out the car, put the money in the honesty box. If you come along here, you haven't got any change in between the hours of 7:30 and I think it's 5:30, you can always get change from the little post office in the village at West Row, just around the corner. And see Steve and Sarah down there, fantastic couple who look after that store there, and you can get all your supplies for the day. If you're coming down, make sure you get lots of drinks. I didn't have enough today. Okay, so Strix 81 just landed, and still going round at the moment is Strix 91. Thank you very much. Let's have a quick look at the chat box and keep saying hi to everybody. Don't forget, if you've just come along this channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. If you subscribe, there's the option there that says get notifications, and if you do the get notifications, you'll get a quick message when we go live. So it's as simple as that. Alright, but of course, technology being as it is, sometimes it can be a little bit naughty, like it was this evening, trying to get this up and running. Jamie Rees says John's, yes. Paul Vickery, great place to live in that house. Yeah, you mean that just over there? You bet it would, wouldn't it, eh? Be awful if you hated aircraft. We'll go back to the chat box in just a moment, because let's have a look. So this should be Strix 91. So we shall keep a good shot of that, because it looks like it's going to turn nice and tight. So wonderful skies you get. The sunsets you get here are absolutely wonderful. Hence, for the little thumbnail I put on tonight, was the there's a sunset with the I'm trying to think. I think it's on that thumbnail. Yeah, it's got a KC-135 on, hasn't it? And if you live in the local area, from tomorrow onwards, apparently there's going to be a lot of increased flying from Lakenheath, according to the local press. So, or if you're thinking of going to Lakenheath at any time, even in the evenings. I'm trying to get that registration. Don't know if you got it. Okay, let's go back. Making you dizzy because we're panning too quickly, but I wanted to get this for you. We've got our man Steve here. How's Steve? Are you all right, mate?
Fine, yes, thank you. And Strix 8-1 didn't end, it did do a touch and go, and this is it coming in.
Ah, right.
211-5731.
And what's your good lady's name?
Leslie.
Leslie. So that's Steve and Leslie. Right, okay. Too busy talking to... there you go, lost him for a second. There we go. Nice and in the middle of the... those big TVs. No doubt some people are watching this on those big televisions. So if you are, let's try to get a little better focus for you. There we go. That's even better. Slightly better focus. Have to keep a close eye on it at this time of night. Here we go. You can tell it's getting darker. The lights starting to show even more on the aircraft. Okay. So, while we are waiting for them to come round again, if they do come round, don't forget we're going to be here all week. Okay, and if you like seeing the ospreys, what I really want to try to get is an even better shot of the ospreys with that really nice green glow. But we won't give up hope yet because it might take off a little later. Raven King 465, love the filming. Well, doing the best, but I am very tired. So it's yeah, but we are on the very sturdy tripod, unlike earlier today, which was making things very difficult. Yes, absolutely. Jamie Reese was just asking, do you need to book to go on John's Field now? Well, do you mean the campsite? You have to. Okay, I'll explain. The campsite, yes, you have to book. Okay, to go to the viewing area. No, you just turn up and pay your £1.50 at the viewing area. But it does close at dusk for obvious reasons. Okay, so yes, if you were thinking of turning up now, it will be closed. Okay, going through loads of messages, and I really appreciate this. And hey, a couple of guys on the message box today actually sent me a I'm trying to think what they call it. You notice in the chat box there's a little dollar sign. If you hit that, yeah, you could donate something. You know, I don't know. A couple of guys donated £2 today, which meant a lot. It was really kind of them. So thanks to those chaps that did that. So thank you very. So if you're feeling really flush and you're enjoying this, prove you enjoy it, and you can do that. But what it does, it highlights your message, so your message stands right out. So with all these messages coming through, sometimes I do miss some. So if you're feeling flush and you want your message to stand out, do that, and I will get to you straight away. Al Field, hi everyone, just joined, but has there been any osprey action yet? Not yet. I'm just wondering, as when we camp near Sculthorpe, Mondays are our favourite nights, as well as the C-130s. You never know if they're going to go up. They could go up at 11 o'clock at night, fly round until 2 o'clock in the morning. Hey, I won't be here that late. No. We won't be able to see a thing, but we'll keep going for a little bit longer. Darryl Barber, nice bit of Herc action. You can't beat a bit of Herc action. Yes, get in there. And Darryl, thanks ever such a lot, mate. And yeah, we'll catch up. Wow, so you live at the top part these days. Woohoo! We're talking about East Midlands Airport when we say lives at the top part. I used to live very close to him. And Darryl, to let you know, yeah, I actually moved around about a year ago. Still in the village, but yes, a very, very nice location now. Andy Hall, nothing showing on flight radar or FreeDAR. What about on 360 radar? I will have a look on that. Even better. Come on, you guys. Have a look at Airshow World and look at these tutorials I'm doing for these virtual radar servers. Go through those step by step. You can get your own virtual radar server up and running. Okay? And then if you share to 360 radar, you get it all. You get the 360 radar on your phone for free. Okay, doesn't... Alright. Hello, mate, says Michael Webber. Hey, Michael. Nice to have you on there again, young man. Always good to see you. And, how's it going at Mildenhall? Hey, man, I tell you, it is hot, hot, hot. The temperatures have just been crazy. So hot. Okay, coming right round at the moment is Strix91. We'll get back to the chat box in just a couple of mo's. Let's try to find it high in the sky. There we go. In between those two trees with that lovely... You see those two there? One... That's a good shot. I like that. See him about the tree, but I love that shot just then, where you could see the other Strix just in the background. Okay, look at that orange glow. What did they say? Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Let's hope we get another beautiful day again tomorrow. But boy, I keep telling you, God, it was hot. Okay, I'll just put the phone away for a second because it's a two-handed job, this. Okay, here we go. Okay, panning back time. Let's have a look. I'm moving as quick as I can because I want to get this. Okay, so the other Strix just going round, doing a quick circle round. Come on, those ospreys, take off. But to be honest, I'm absolutely sure if they were going to go, they would be running engines by now. Hey, that's a nice lamppost. Let's see what's happening with that. Is it going to do another circle or decide to come in this time? So how far out would that be? Trying to see with my own eyes. When you're zoomed in, it's sometimes hard to get an appreciation of just how far out that is. I was guessing it's probably over Queen Adelaide, that sort of way, heading towards Ely. Probably a little bit closer than that, to be honest. But if anybody lives over that way, and I know several people who come on here often, they do live over that way. We got a couple of combine harvesters again, just why we lost it out of the tree. They don't say "Uwar" around this part of the world, do they? Let's zoom right into that so we see that lovely sky again. A little bit more. A little bit more. Lights on. Looks like, well, at the moment, heading directly for us. Because you can tell by the lights. Is he going to turn slightly? Or is he going to do this, what they call circle 1-1? We'll have a look. Not lined up on the... He's starting to move. See the wingtips slightly moving. So yes, he's lining up with the runway now. Still pointing at us, but you can tell by the lights. So I think this is one's going for yet another fly through. Hey, you can do this all night, guys. Just keep on going round. And I can hear the other one just behind me. Going round the back, probably over Red Lodge. I don't think they're going out as far as Newmarket. They're not going that far. See the lights as it starts to get darker, they're glowing even more. That silhouette, wow, that was just beautiful, that sky. And that's the great thing about, it's much darker here now than what it actually looks. That is one of the great things about video. There we go. So again, yeah, I'd like to say big thanks to Jerry from Big Jet TV earlier today, giving us a real nice plug and a mention. That is really appreciated, so thanks to that. And Jerry, if you are actually watching, I think you've had a really busy day, man, today. And he actually got he came over here really quickly. I thought, hey, where's he gone? His van's disappeared when I was down at Lakenheath, and I thought, yeah, I know where he's gone. There was no way I was going to get over here in time, but yeah, he actually got over here to get that U2. He just got here in the nick of time. Apparently it was so spectacular. Before then it was just circling round at high up, just dumping the fuel so he could get in safely. I'll find out from Steve in a minute, because were you here, Steve, when the U2? You were, weren't you? Yeah. Okay. I'll find out. In fact, I'll ask Steve now, because we can't hear the sound of that. So, when it came in, because it had an engine problem, could you still hear engines from it, or did? Oh, right. So it didn't literally glide in. No. Okay. Right.
No, although it almost sounded like it was gliding around above us. Right over
so it was just. So you said it was just circling round the top of the airfield.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Slowly reducing.
What have we got, Steve?
Somebody asked about an AM124. Is it coming here or Bryce? It's coming up south end, but it's probably going to Bryce.
Absolutely, yes. I think the AM124, it went to Bryce yesterday, didn't it? So yeah, that'd be too much to ask for, wouldn't it? There we go, coming through really high this time. So when he comes through doing things like this and going right over the top of my head, because we're on the tripod, unless I'm going to fall over, backwards. You know what I was going to say, don't you? I might lose it. But anyway, we'll give it a try, but I'm not going to risk falling over here. Okay. No, can't quite get that. Literally straight over the top of us. We'll get it again now. There we go. But that's what you get. I call it warts and all, because when you are, obviously it's live. If you were doing this and editing, you just cut that little bit out and put it together. But that's the beauty of being live. What we're trying to do is give you an atmosphere of what it's like here. And I tell you what's going to happen to me in a minute. I'm going to get all knotted up. So what I'm going to do while it's behind those trees is make you feel all dizzy and just go around the other way. Okay, because he's doing a very close circuit here. Look at this. This is so we'll pick him up over there with the wires in the way behind another tree. So that gentleman who says, yeah, he misses all of this, I'm pleased. This is getting you, wanting you to come back down. So come on. Pop down, see us. If you're coming down sometime this week, just say hi. I'll always give you a mention. Saw a guy early today, and really nice chap. And remember, it was like 30, official temperature about 35 degrees. But whereabouts we were, it must have been getting towards 40 degrees. It was so hot. Anyway, this guy turns up and with his bike. So of course I was keen on that. And pardon? What's that? Anyway, he said, I said, hey, how far you cycled? Because everybody always says that. Where from? How far you cycled? It's the usual sort of polite thing. Anyway, he said, from King's Lynn. I said, crikey, how long? An hour and a half? About 30 miles. And I said, well, where are you going now? He said, I'm doing another 100. He did 130 miles in those crazy conditions. And he was training to do this cycle ride from Land's End to John O'Groats for charity. So if you watch some of that video, and I would never expect everybody to watch a replay all the way through, but just speed it through and you'll see he's got a t-shirt on with a charity supporting for cancer. Sadly, one of his friends died of cancer, just like a friend of mine died last week. Okay, getting darker and darker. I mean, as we're following these, as you can tell by the sky at the back, you know, you're going to get this little bit of fuzziness. Is that a real word? It sort of describes it, though, doesn't it? But we'll keep going for a bit, and when I do get a second, I'll go back to the chat box because I always like to say hi to everybody. So here we go. That's that one. And quickly, there's the other. I'm going to keep wide on this one. Wow. I love that. Absolutely love it. What a beautiful evening. I keep saying it, but it's stunning. Hey guys, don't forget, if you've just come across this for the first time, subscribe to Airshow World, click get notifications, you'll know when we are live. So let's zoom in a little bit more for this one. And just out so you can see all of it. Okay, so they came in almost together, so that will give me a quick chance to say hi to a few people. So let's have a quick look at that chat box. Don't forget, keep the chat box running, even if no matter who you are, you know, it's not just for people who know about aeroplanes to put messages in here. Even if you just come across this and you just want to say hello, it's an absolute pleasure. So please put a message in there and I will say hi, how you doing, where are you in the world. Okay, so Liam Johnson, thanks very much for that. It was over Soham. Okay, thank you. Live from where this time? And this is RAF Mildenhall, literally from John's campsite. Okay, Timmy, doing a great job at Airshow World. Jerry from Big Jet sent us over. All right, hey, what a guy. Yeah. So yeah, I was just complimenting Jerry a couple of minutes ago. So yeah, I'll always give Jerry a mention on his Big Jet TV. He does a fantastic job. To be honest, I think it's incredible how he does it. The amount of time and effort he spends. It's and I was talking to him for quite a while. I hope I wasn't putting him off. But he was doing it. He does a great job and a really nice guy as well. George, you're getting some good shots, Stuart. Hey, that's kind of you to say that. That's very, very kind. Yeah, I mean, I'm on my proper tripod. Earlier today, I just couldn't get that tripod over there. Boas Panda is a wow. That's a name, isn't it? Let me know whereabouts you're from. Live from where? Yes, I just told you where it was. It's over Soham. Yes, we got that. Andy Hall is confirming that it's registration of 115731, and they're now showing on the radar screens, you know, these virtual radar server things. Michael Webber, which base in the UK are best for spotting fighter jets? Wow. I'm going to say Lakenheath, aren't I? Because it's just down the road from where we are. Coningsby is fantastic. We were at Coningsby last Wednesday night. And doing the night flying there. So if you want to see that, obviously you can see that on the replays. But on the replays, you've obviously got to excuse, it's not been edited. In fact, the thing we did today from Lakenheath, you'll see the first probably 17 minutes, it's a blue screen. That is currently being re-edited on YouTube at the moment, but it's taking a while for YouTube to do that. So it took a while for me to work out how to do that, because they've altered the settings in YouTube, and it is not where it used to be, and it's difficult, very difficult to find. I kept googling it, finding how do you edit it once it's been once it's on YouTube, and everybody nobody really knew. They were all going to the wrong place. Fighter sweep. Liam Johnson, what's the best spot for Coningsby? So he's asking that to that young man there. Dog Dyke Road, sometimes even throwing a typhoon display practice. Yeah, that happens sometimes. That is a great name for a road, isn't it, hey? Whereabouts you live, mate? I live on Dog Dyke Road, mate. Dog Dyke, what a great name. Hey, it's getting dark. Let's see if the camera is going to pick this up. Here we go. Looks like he's doing a high pass this time. I will go back to the chat box in just a minute, but we don't want to miss this. Looks like he's going to go straight through, nice and high. That little bit of sky, wow. Now, come on, drop down. Come on, drop down. That's what we want to see. Do a case-on approach for us. I don't think he will from there. That would be something, wouldn't it? I don't think they will. Case-on approach. I'll explain. I'm sure most of you know anyway, but we get everybody on here, so nice and wide, so we can try to turn around. But you see, it's impossible. But we shall move as quickly as we can and go back in. Go back in for the attack. Whoa, too much. Get back. It's getting difficult around that part of the world. Okay, I'm going to flip back. Case on approach. Ah, yes. Basically, when an aircraft comes in, it was all from... Come on, someone tell me the name of the base that where they did all this. Anyway, it's when an aircraft comes in really high to avoid the enemy fire, and then just literally drops right down to get onto the airfield. And the Berlin airlift, that was it. What was it? Yes, and what's the name of the airfield? Come on, it'll come to me in a minute. The jigsaw brain will get it. Okay, look out, dog, it's getting over there. Just a silhouette now. Oh, Glandestorm? Was it Glandestorm or something like that? Literally, it was one in, one out, one in, one out to send in supplies. So I know all that because when we used to go to Fairford, they used to do that a lot, and the guy that used to do the commentary, he always used to say do the same old spiel all the time. Remind you of somebody? I was referring to myself. Okay, strobes ablaze. Hey, out a little bit. Wow, just look how dark it is getting. I tell you, you can, with your eyes, you're struggling to see it, but the camera is doing okay. There is an actual night option on this camera, but I don't know whether I've never used it. I'll switch it on. I'll switch it on. God, it sounds a bit like, I thought it was Ken Dodd then. We'll give it a go. I don't think it'll work very well, but who knows?
Berlin Tempelhof.
Pardon?
Did you get Berlin Tempelhof?
Berlin Tempelhof.
That's where you were on
That
about.
was. Is that where it was? Where they
That's
did
what
the.
thing is.
Ah, right. Okay. You see, you people are an absolute mine of information, and that's what makes this so good. You know, the information keeps coming through. Kirk Ferrari. He's having a good old giggle about the name of that road. Kandahar, someone's saying. Case on approach, Stu. That's it. Yep. It did come to me in the end, didn't it? You know. That was Daryl Barber. He knows his planes. He loves his planes, I tell you. And yeah, great guy. Oh, hell, spells. I can't talk to that person. I'll get back to them in a minute. Apologies for that. Didn't the nose wheel of an aircraft collapse once because of a... yes, that's right. Let me think. Was it about 2002? 2003, something like that. I was in the Isle of Wight. Okay. Dar Barber says, "Hey Simon, there are some great airfield guides on Thunder and Lightning website because I think he wants to know the best places to go. So thank you for that." Kurt Ferrari says, "Yeah, it was the G222. What a display that does! It's brilliant." Yeah, it was the G222, definitely. Andy Hall, seeing Megahad, did he? Oh, just one moment. Sorry about that. Going through these. Raven King. Wow, already night. Yep, it is dark here. Oh, look at that. It is so dark now. I'll keep going just for a little bit longer, okay? While I go through these messages. Yes, Stinky Mole, that's a good name. 2002, it was at Riot. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Josh also wants to know whereabouts you're heading the upcoming days, weeks, and apologies if I already answered this question. No, it's an absolute pleasure to answer. I'm going to be at Mildenhall for the rest of the week, and they're using 06 at Lakenheath. It is 06, isn't it? At Lakenheath. So if we get things on the approach, hopefully they'll go straight over the top. Don't always do that. Some of their 15s cut it short, but we had about 3 or 4. I think it was 4 that came over earlier today, but I wasn't filming at that particular point. Okay, the last aircraft to land was a C-130H. That says Stinky Mole. Thank you. Gordon Smith, Tempelhof, now a public car park where you can walk on the runways. Get away. Well, thank you for that. Yes, it did. That was bar, but yeah, it took a great gouge along the runway when that G222. Let's have a look what else we've got. Okay, Philip Williams says Strix 81 has gone east now. Hey, you need to go west. Wow, just look how dark it is. We should do a real wide angle for you. There we go, so you could see that. Still going through the messages. Kirk Ferrari, G222 was replaced by the C-27 Spartan in the Italian Air Force. Thank you for that info. Simon Edwins, Dal Barber says thank you, and a smiley, a very big happy smiley face and a thumbs up as well. Gosh, I hope I haven't missed anybody. A lot of messages have come through tonight, and of course a lot of this is the fact that it grows with thanks to Big Jet TV for giving us a mention. Something high in the sky.
It's coming at 4,000 feet Strix 9.1.
Well, Strix 9.1 is 4,000 feet, really high up, doing his strobe. I'm very wide at the moment, so you'll probably just see a dud-it, flashing away. But hey, it's just too dark to see that at that altitude. You might see it though. Hold on, there is a button somewhere around here, but it's too dark for me to even see if I can find that button. I really don't think this night shot will work. There we go. That's what you call, that's night shot. That's not bad actually. That's not too bad. I know it looks green, but it pulls the aeroplane. It pulls the aircraft out. Look at that. You can't even see that, but it's so I'll tell you what, just for the moment, just as a bit of fun, okay. That's the actual camera, just to let you know, it's the Sony AX53. Fantastic camera for handheld, I always say it, but not so good on a tripod. Unless it's this tripod. And this is a brilliant tripod. Loving the night sky, that's Kirk Ferrari, thank you. Going to have to get my son to bed with aircraft about. That won't happen. Sorry about that, Steve Morris. Try the night vision and see if it works. There you go. Oh dear. So that's exactly what we just did. I don't know if well, you can certainly see it a lot clearer, can't you? My chat box has just disappeared for a minute. Come on, reorientate so I can see it. There we go, we're back. Wow. Is he descending?
Strix 8.1.
Is that another one or?
No, it's the same one.
Okay, so it's just descending. Let's see if this night malarkey then picks it up. I just thought, okay, let's zoom in. Now I can't see that with my eyes, but on night shot it is certainly picking it out. So I'm going to lose it for a sec because I'm trying to look with my eyes as well. Thing is, we've lost that lovely glow in the sky. It looks all green. Yeah, and Steve just said it's got no lights apart from the strobe, so to make it, I mean, you can hardly see it with your eyes, but that's doing a pretty good job. Let me know. You may go, nah, it's rubbish. Let me know.
The eyeball thing is coming out on the
Is it?
stream, yeah.
I wonder why. Probably because it's on night shot. I don't know why that eyeball thing's coming out on the actual stream. I've no idea. Is that because it's on night shot? Let's just turn that night shot off again for a second. Yes. Wow. So you might have to put up with that little eyeball thing until I can work out another day. But look at the difference. Whoa! You cannot see anything. Yeah, that's because I've switched the night shot off. So that's with your night shot. So on and then off. So that's the difference. But yeah, we'll just have to put up with that little dot there. So apologies for that. Well, Sony camera works well. It's not on now on night shot. Thanks, Steve. I don't know why that came on then. Wow, lots of messages. The all-seeing eye, says Kirk Ferrari. Jason Martin, thank you for doing such a great job. Been loving the streams today. Yep. Thanks, Jason. Say it. We should be paying for it in pain later. I can tell you, it was. Oh, What a difficult time we had. The camera's doing a better job than my eyes. Need a transplant, lol. Yeah, you can't, honestly, you cannot see a thing now. But so yeah, if you like that, I'll keep going for a little bit longer, providing the aircraft stay in the pattern. That'd be rather cool, actually, for the ospreys. So keep tuned. Okay, I don't think they'll be going up tonight, but do the subscribe to Airshow World, and you will, providing you hit that get notifications. A lot of people forget to do that. Make sure you do that. You'll find out when we're live, because we could go live at any time. But oh, Chris Scalapolalu says flash, flash, flash. Yep, we see it. Steve Morris says pretty cool. Flying Bike 2011. It's a good job. I'm going the wrong way through the messages. I should be going the other way down. Yes, exactly. Fighter Sweep. We're in Terminator mode. I like it. Okay. Darren Manning is giving, I think, is replying to Daryl's message earlier. Ken Block. Yep, looks great. He says. Thank you, mate. Can you say hi to GF Bitten? Big smiley face 7. So that comes from Michael Weber. So is Jeff Bitten 7 years old? Is that correct? Let's keep going through. Loving the night vision, Stu. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that, mate. So I was just ready to switch off. Okay, loads more messages to read out. Let's go back over this part of the world. You cannot see with your eyes at all this C-130. All you can see is just a flash. So let me just zoom out a minute and see if I can find it. Oh, that is so difficult to see. Right, I can see it flashing. Let's have a look. You cannot see it at all with your eyes. But there you go. And that aircraft is a long way out, but we can see it on the night vision, the night shot. I mean, you'll probably get it'll probably overload the camera with those lights, but you see the only lights are just on the edge of the wings, and of course the strobes. The main lights are switched off on the aircraft, and of course they're doing their night training. Quite often they go up to is it Skellingthorpe? Is that the name of the place? Not too far from here. With your eyes, you cannot see that at all. I keep saying that, but I'm astounded. It's pretty high. It's going through high, so there's no way I'm going to be able to. I certainly don't want to fall over in these at this time of night. So what we'll do, we'll stay with it until it goes right over the top, and it's high. No doubt you guys with the 360 radars and the other whatever system you're using, you'll know exactly what height it is. I'm guessing it's about 4,000 feet is high. Okay, 4,000 feet. That was a good guess, wasn't it? So to see that at 4,000 feet, that's quite something. Okay, chat box time. Am I being bitten by mosquitoes? They tend to come out at night and start to nab you. I want to say hi to my mate just behind me. That's our Jeff, and he's popped over to see us. Very good friend. Darren Manning, yeah, it says thanks. Yes, yeah, right, that's an old message, sorry. Darren Manning, thank you. We'll return this one and upgrade. So that's a message. Okay. Ian Prattlett. I grew up at the Hall back when the SR-71 was based there. So what was that? Around about early 80s. Now living in Texas. Lots of fond memories. Camping, waiting for the 135s to go out. Our first to refuel the Blackbird. Okay. So yeah, he says fond memories are camping, waiting for the 135s to go. Yeah, because obviously when the Blackbird took off, it had to go very, very light. I won't explain the reasons because we've not got time. But yeah, the speed it went, when it got up to high altitude and went really fast, the whole aircraft expanded. So when it was on the ground, it just used to leak. That's putting it pretty basic. Don't forget, if you're just watching this, no matter how old you are, if you're 9, if you're 90, just leave a message. You don't have to know anything about aeroplanes. You can be just like me, just like the planes, and I will just give you a message. Don't get put off by, thinking, oh, I didn't put a message. Just do it. Look at the glow. Doo-dum. Look at that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So, as I said, I don't think we shall get the ospreys, but if later in the week they go up, I promise you, I will go live and we shall get those. James, my boy, James, I'm sorry I couldn't take your phone call just a little bit earlier. Obviously, you know why. I'm just a little bit busy. And, here we go. I know it's not the ladies yet, but Kirk Ferrari says hi to James. The women will be on in a minute. They want to say hi to Jamesy. Jamesy. It's alright. Jamesy sent me on a wild... It wasn't his fault, really. But Jamesy sent me on a wild goose chase today. And, oh dear. If you didn't hear the story early in the day, this will make Jamesy laugh. Okay, so there's me setting off nice and early from Mildenhall. And going round on the bike and what have you, the cycle. And I think, well, I've got loads of time, which I did. But whereabouts I was supposed to be, it's now all fenced off because the farmer has got cows in the field. So couldn't do that. So, but I was still following this little track through the little bramble bushes. I said earlier I was expecting to see the ghost of David Bellamy. It was like that, yeah, and doing his bit, all these wonderful creatures that are down. Yes, well, the creatures were all over me, and also the bramble. You want to see my arms and legs? I'm cut up, but anyway, the things we do. So I phoned Jamesy up and he said, yeah, you can't get that way. Oh, thank you very much. So sent me on a right wild goose chase. So that's why we weren't live at 8 o'clock for the first wave of aircraft taking off. But so I had to get not the best location, but it was okay. But oh-hum, it was all right. But I had to do a lot of extra miles and we were... very, very worn out, very tired. Okay, yeah, they're having a chit chat between each other. They know each other on the chat box. So, but don't worry, James. I won't hold it against you. Not much. He knows I'm only joking. He's a bit of a, he's a bit of a ladies' man. Is old James, No, all it is, the last time Jamesy was with me, we did a bit of an interview thing because James knows his aeroplanes and what have you. I say I'm just the enthusiast. And these ladies kept saying, hey, we want to see James. All right. Everybody knows Jamesy, don't they, eh? He's the crazy guy who stands on top of these step ladders about 12 foot in the air and on the top rung going, hey, yeah, unbelievable balance. is a good friend. So, and he knows I'm only just having a laugh. So, and it's good to be able to do that with your friends. You're right. You're right. So that's a flashing light in the sky. Oh, it's an aeroplane. Okay, we'll give this one more go. Again, your eyes, you just can't see that at all. I know it's getting a little bit difficult now with the camera, but very, very, very dark now. But that's okay. If the ospreys were about, yes, I would keep filming, but it is getting incredibly dark. And wow, can you smell the rubber? Burn rubber on me, eh? The Gap Band. So I've got Jeff right next to me, and yeah, he's an ex-DJ as well. Evening all. He's ex-DJ as well, and yeah, that last comment, burn rubber on me, he knows what I'm on about. You know, it was a song, 70s. So Raven King 465 said, "Oh Luke, night vision. Yep, you must be on your phone doing what do they call it when you autocorrect on the phone? Yeah, you get him autocorrect. It's the bane of my life sometimes because my eyes aren't particularly good, and it gets very embarrassing when I say something like I'll meet you at 6, and it comes up saying I'll meet you at 6. Oh, it's embarrassing. Have you ever been caught with your pants down like that? Yep. The other morning, I did a real boob. I knew it was a KC10. I called it a KC135, so I kept saying, like, it caught me with my pants down. I was half asleep, which is unfortunate because I don't wear any. But yeah, that joke's wearing thin now. Daryl Barber, Airbridge 784 is getting common here. Yep, and so is James. He goes there every Sunday. Every Sunday. Whoa, what a man. What a man. To film that very aircraft. So I'll tell you what, hold on just a minute, right? If anybody has just excuse me just a minute, I'll just do something a bit daft. Well, that really is a lovely sight to see, isn't it? Superb. I kept quiet while... Oh, we're back live. So that just... because Daryl mentioned that, and I thought I'd let you know why people keep going to East Midlands Airport, James, on a Sunday afternoon. A lazy Sunday afternoon over at East Midlands Airport. Wow, this is so dark now. Even the night... hold on, we're not on night, are we? Silly boy. No wonder we can't see anything. Let's hit that button. There we go. There we go. We should have it back on night. But oh, it's even the night shot is struggling now. Either that or I can't find it. There we go. So we'll give this one more go through. Here we go. tonight is one of the most. It's one of those nights you always want in the summertime. It is so warm. So wherever you are, hey, you might be sitting outside looking at your phones or watching this. Of course, I'm just talking about the UK. Okay, I think it's just getting way too dark now, so what I shall do, I shall have a quick word with you all in the chat box room, and then I shall probably adjourn for the night because it's been a crazy day. So let's have a quick last look at the messages for tonight. James Fenley, you can just see the outline of the Herc, Stu. Thumbs up. Yeah, you can, because it's got no light apart from the little strobes. You just can't see it at all with your eyes. So it's amazing it's doing it. Jack Salmon says, hey Stu. Hey to you, Jack. And great to have you on here as always. SRH. Had a nice chat with James at EMA last Sunday. Top bloke. Cheers, Steve. He's a nice guy. Just sends you around through bracken and through bushes and what have you. George, thank you for the show, Stuart. That's an absolute pleasure as always. And don't forget, subscribe. Airshow World. Hit the box that says get notifications. You know when we're live. And also, pass it about. Put it on your Facebook groups or wherever you guys hang out in these groups and whatever. I don't know. But if you can, it's much appreciated. And last quick mention to Jerry from Big Jet TV. Thanks to Jerry for the big plug today. It's much appreciated, Jerry. And let Jerry know if anybody knows him. I gave him quite a few mentions today, like I did earlier when I was at Lakenheath. I saw him filming, and I thought I shall also go over and say hi, and he's an absolute gentleman. Okay, thank you very much for that, Daryl Barber. He said, nice work, Stu. And yeah, we'll have to meet up again sometime, mate. It'd be wonderful to see you. Raven King, please say hello to Levin. He's my friend. Okay, consider it done. George, hi Kirk. Good show. Good show tonight, right? Question mark. Yes, I hope you enjoyed it. Kurt Ferrari, I shared it on Twitter. Hey, what a man. Thank you very much. That's much appreciated. So share it all about, and the more people get watching, the more it encourage me to get out there and do the filming for you. And if you're feeling really flush, there's that little button down there, and you can always click on that $sign, and you can donate a can of Coca-Cola. You know, even if it's just, how much are they? 65 pence from the local shop. Oh, go on then. I shall try to pick that plane up one more time because it's just round the back. But after this one, I shall scoot ski. Okay, SRH. Stu, have you got any footage of Leicestershire and Nottingham Airshow? Leicester Airshow, yeah. Would be great to see them. All you've got to go to Airshow World, I think you'll find it, okay? Type in something like, does it come under Leicester Airshow that I... But anyway, yeah, do a search on there. You'll be amazed how much stuff's there. Paul Vickery says, cracking show tonight. Thank you very much. Right, last one through, okay? You've got around about 30 seconds to leave a last message, and for anybody who's just been watching and they're too shy to shy. So if you want to leave that message, leave it right now. Just to say hello, wave goodbye. So I'm doing it again. Dim lights are flashing. Can anybody hear? I'm going to ask the guys who are just behind me. That's not the ospreys powering up, is it? Thank God for that. I haven't got a clue what time it is, but I know the time is ticking by. Okay, this is the last one, okay? There used to be a dog here, Sandy's dog, and if you threw something at it for it to catch, he'd keep going all day till he said last one, and then he just wouldn't go and get it. Hey Sandy, we're missing you if you're out there somewhere. Come over and see us sometime. Bobby, that was the name of the dog. Lovely dog. Okay, hey folks, that's just about it. Okay, if I'm gonna look one last time, just in case somebody did put that last message in. Okay, Stuart Bridges, see you tomorrow on here. You bet your bottom dollar I shall be around. Okay, Andy, all thanks for the stream. Stuart, nice to know you. Nice to know you as well, Andy. You're an absolute gentleman. Okay, Kirk Fry. Bye, baby. Yep, see you tomorrow. Okay, everybody. Saying see you tomorrow. Cracking show tonight. They're all so much appreciated. Hey, listen, I'm going to scoot. Take care from the bear. Have yourself a fantastic evening. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, subscribe, get the message out there. Good night.